This is 50 US dollars. You could buy this pack with that money. But what if you don't have that money? What if all you have left is the little coins in your wallet? Wait, what are you holding? Is it a credit card? No, put that down. This is not Honkai Star Rail. This is Arknights that you're playing, where there are good packs for you to buy. You didn't know that? Come, let me show you the way. Welcome! This video is going to take you through what to buy during the Masses Travel, the Exusiai and Lemuen event. There are genuinely a lot of good packs to buy during this point in time. We've got Selector Tickets, 2 of them, 50 USD pack, 25 USD, down to the 20 and the 10 USD. No matter what your budget level is, whether you're a high spender, mid-game, or even if you're watching this not spending a single cent, I'm gonna make sure that this video is a fruitful, fun watch for any of you who's tuning in right now. So without further ado, let's get to the packs. The first mega highlight is definitely gonna be the anime packs, and this time around they're selling it with Calcit meat skin. You see that, right? It's a beautiful skin and it's a live 2D, which is something I think a lot of people are looking forward to. This is probably where the sales are at. 30 USD, you're getting that skin along with a dynamic icon, so it's an animated one. It's got Young Tallulah and Chen, a furniture as well, together with operator apparatus. What these do is that they can level up your operators from E2 level 1 to the max level. So there's one for the 6 stars and there's one for the 5 stars. You must have them at E2. If they're at E1 or E0, it wouldn't work. Then there is also a 10-time Headhunting pool, which is just a nice package altogether. So 30 USD, you're getting this. You can also buy the previous anime packs as well, where there's one for Chen. It's also 30 USD, about the same items, and there's also another for Exia. So Exia's pack is a bit different. They don't have these operator training apparatus. Instead, they're giving LMD battle records and skill summary. A little bit less worth in terms of like the materials that you're getting with the pack. But if you are into Exia, you really like her, then of course you'll find this pack a worthwhile one to purchase. In terms of rerunning the pack, you can see that these packs have all came back a few times already, and it's usually because they are doing an anime season. If there will be a season 4 for the anime, then these packs will definitely return. But if there's no season 4, you've got to hope that Hypergrave will just do a yearly rerun as they have given to the other 2 packs, and maybe it's not urgent for you to buy these right now. But of course, it's Calcit on your screen. Some of you will think this is the must buy for this time around. Now moving on to the packs where you're gonna get materials and your pools. Before I go through any of the packs that you see over here, I must mention, and especially for those of you where your budget is very low, if you still haven't purchased a monthly card, this should be the first thing you buy before any of the things that we're discussing. A monthly card is very good at giving you 10 pools at the end of 30 days, and it's gonna give you sanity boosters daily. Those sanity boosters, which gives you basically sanity or energy to spend, can net you the same amount of materials as what some of the packs are selling. So this comes first, and then you buy those packs. So take note of that. And now we're back to here. So first few packs to discuss is the Luck Lord Change Purse as well as the Covenant's Briefcase. So those packs will give you LMD. There's one for 300,000 LMD and another for 700,000 LMD, and there's Originate Prime together with it. The focus is definitely the LMD here and not so much the Originate Prime. You're getting one at 7 USD for the 300,000 amount, and then there's another for 10 USD for the 700,000 amount. I would say that this pack is worth for those of you who want to rush building, and LMD is one of the things that you require. But otherwise, LMD tends to be not as much of a problem for a lot of players, except if you're new. So I would say this is probably a less priority item. If you're someone who's a whaler, then you can buy this again after you've bought the higher value packs that we'll talk about later. Then there is the Celebration Kernel Headhunting bundle, which I think is very worth, by the way. So it's sold at 10 USD, and you're getting a 10-time Headhunting permit along with another 5. So you're getting 15 pools in total for the price of 10 USD. This is for the blue banner, not like the newer banners that you can see. So it's gonna bother some of you. If you're someone who's new in the game and you don't mind spending, or there are some characters that you're very keen on getting in Kernel and you're missing just the little bit of pools left to, you know, hit pity for a 6 star, I think it's an okay top up for you to just buy 15 pools at this amount. You know, every pool is less than $1. Kind of like, why not? And then you have another one, which is the Selector Ticket, as I've mentioned. So there are 2 Selector Tickets this time around. There's going to be one for Kernel, which involves the operators that are from year 1 to year 2. And then there's going to be one for the standard ones. So it's also 30 USD, and that involves the newer units. So for the older units version, it's got, you know, Exia, Siege, Ifrit, Ayer, your classic day 1 units, and all the way up to Calcit, Carnelian, and Palas. Very good units, some of them over here. And it comes together with a 10-time Headhunting permit, so this is for your standard pools, and a 10-row Kernel Headhunting. So you're getting 20 pools, and you're getting an operator at a free choice. It kind of feels like if you say that one pool is $1, you're kind of just buying an operator for 10 USD without gacha, which is pretty insane to me. I'm not going to tell you who to buy, I'm going to save that for a different video that you shall watch later on, but if you're thinking if this pack is worth to buy, absolutely. It's just so good value in terms of pools and just a specific 6-star. And that's the same to say for the next pack as well, which is the other standard selector ticket. So the difference between this and the one on top is that you're not getting the Kernel 10-time pool. You're only getting a standard 10-time pool, and that's for the compensated fact that you're getting newer units as a choice. So when it comes to the newer units, there's a lot more crazier people that will really upscale your account, and if you are wanting to get them very badly, kind of, why not? I would say though, most people aren't really pulling on Kernel banner, so that makes it a little bit more worth, because it's probably going to be harder for you to obtain these units at any point in time, right? They don't have a chance of off banner in your standard pools. But for these, they might still appear, so you may want to hold back. Take note, these Headhunting packs, they're valid from 2 months of the start of the event. So you don't have to use the ticket immediately. You can hold them in your inventory and wait out to see if the person that you wanted to buy for comes as an off banner. Then you don't have to basically pick them, you can pick someone else. So there is a 60 days validity. Alright, that's to note for the selector ticket. Some of the best things for you to buy in AK because it skips the gacha portion of the game. Next, we've got a 20 USD pack for training. So we did mention just now in the anime pack that you can E2 level 90 your 6 stars and also for your 5 stars. So one of it is sold at 20 USD and then the 5-star variant is sold at 10 USD. For this, you're getting Orchard Prime together with it. Now, I will have to say that if you are planning to buy these training packs, you probably want to prioritize buying the anime pack first because there's a lot more materials and, you know, exclusive stuff going on there. You're also getting a skin basically, and 19 plus 11 OP, that's 30 OP. That is the deserved price of the maid Keltsit skin. So therefore, buy anime pack, then if you really still need another training apparatus, you come back and buy one of these two. Alright? And there is also a comprehensive skill training pack. So this is the one in the middle you see here, that's 15 USD. That will allow you to M3 any skill of an operator as long as they're E2, which is a fascinating thing to do. So it works for the 4-star, 5-star, and 6-star, one of each that you can choose, and it also has OP together. I kind of just buy one of this pack and I hold it in my account in case I really feel the need to rush anyone. It's also good if you're maybe a new mid-game player, you want to feel that rush as well. It's just a QOL item, basically. Not a must for you to purchase, just get it if you think it's nice to have. Then we're going to proceed on. So, if you notice, we were talking about packs where you have E2 level 1 to E2 maximum level. But how about E0 and wanting to go straight to E2 level 1? So they have a separate pack for that. For the 6-star variant, it's going to be 26 USD, and for the 5-star variant, it's 15 USD. So lots of OP that comes with this one because the pack is more expensive as well. OP is good for you to buy skins or just have more pools for yourself. So if you feel like, again, you want to rush anybody, then go ahead and buy these items. Now, there is a 30 USD pack and then 50 USD pack. And we kind of always have to say this with every event. No matter if you're a Leviathan, you know, a whale, someone who spends lots of money in the game, in terms of value, you should try to always buy the 30 USD pack first. And especially in terms of pools as well. So in the 30 USD pack, we've got Original Prime, 24, 2 times 10 time Headhunting permit, and then LMD, Battle Records, a few of it, Chip Catalyst, and a free choice of materials. So you're getting what looks like maybe 25, 26 pools if you convert the Origin Prime. Otherwise, it's just 20 pools here, right? If you look at the 50 USD pack, you're getting 90 Origin Prime, 1 10-time Headhunting permit, and 1 10-row Kernel Headhunting permit. It's not using on the standard banners. Now, do take note, in the past for the 50 USD packs, they don't even have the Kernel Headhunting permit. It was just 1 10-time Headhunting permit. So basically, you're only getting 10 pure pools and then 90 Orchard Prime to think if you want to make it become pools. So in terms of value, I mean, it's still nice. They have the Kernel Headhunting permit and they also just added an outfit voucher. So you don't have to touch the original Prime. You can now use it to buy either a 15 OP or a 18 OP skin. Okay, it doesn't work on the L2D, 21 and 24. So it's good to have, you know, big top up on materials, also on modules as well. Modules are not that easy to run out unless you really build it on everybody. So again, the 30 USD pack should come first in terms of value, and then if you feel like you have a lot more money that you want to purchase, then okay, go ahead and buy the 50 USD pack after. In terms of like the building stuff as well, they will take the third priority. You know, all these speed building stuff, after you purchase these two big guns, then you go down into those things. And then of course, if you still need more speed building and you don't farm chips, I have farmed my chips. I believe and I hope, okay, to build my Lemuen and X here. But if you didn't, you basically can get your skill summaries, tier 1 and tier 2 chips for both of them. They always do this for every banner where you get to buy instant chips. So 5 USD, there's no pools involved, no Orchard Prime involved, just pure, sorry I made a mistake. With that, that's all the packs gone through together with you guys. May you have a wonderful, happy time playing every single thing that you'll find on 14th October patch. X's event is coming, IS2 is making a return, you've got Gambling Game Mode, which is super fun. Just so many good things. So enjoy, spend basically properly, buy all the good stuff, and have no regrets as you're doing so. So anyways, hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll see you in another one. Bye bye.